Hi there, welcome to another episode of Get Gardening. I just got back from a trip to Florida with my best friend, and I come back to my garden and I'm so excited to see my palm tree has a new leaf. That was the thing that just took my breath away in Florida, was all the different palm trees. I'm so jealous. I wish that I could grow them here in Chicago, but I'll have to make do with the one that I have here in my pot. My Roses Sharon behind me started blooming really beautifully. But my border here has all the summer blooming perennials blooming, yet there are lots of holes in it, and I can tell by fall things are going to start to look a little bit tired. So today I'm going to plant some sunflowers so I have some bursts of color in my walkway garden this fall. Last year I planted some seeds in July and they bloomed beautifully for me in October, so I'm aiming to do the same thing again. I hope that I can go ahead and upload those pictures on here if I can figure that out, so you can see how beautiful it looked in the fall with some sunflowers blooming. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that today, and hopefully this October I'll have tons of sunflowers to show you. Okay, this really is the simplest thing ever, but I find it so exciting to sow some seeds here in July. Usually I sow all of my seeds in February and March, and the excitement of sowing something new that I know is going to bloom in October is just amazing. And I bought a bunch of different sunflower types over here. I bought a new kind called Soraya, Sunny Smile, Little Becca, Apricot Daisy, Orange Hobbit, and Vincent Choice. So there's lots of different ones that I purchased for just a couple of dollars. I mix them all in just a plastic cup here, so when I go ahead and plant them in my walkway garden, they're all just mixed up. I filled just a normal tray that you would get any of your annuals in with some normal potting soil. I filled it about halfway, and I just mixed all of the seeds together. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle them on the surface. The sunflowers really don't take much care. When they're just starting to grow, they need some water. But after that, you pretty much, once they have some good roots on them, I can plant them in the garden and I won't have to do anything for them. And in October, I'll have lots of beautiful flowers blooming where my walkway garden normally is looking a little drab. So now that I sprinkled them on here, I'm just going to cover them lightly with some more soil. I mean, this is seriously the simplest thing you can do in July to add some interest in your garden in October. Usually in October I still have some perennials blooming and then all my tropicals are blooming, but everything else just looks tired. So by having some sunflowers, I know it's going to look exciting. So this is something that I think you could do. You can go to any gardening store and I'm sure they still have some seeds. Couple dollars, 5 minutes of your time, and in October you'll have some beautiful sunflowers too, and I'll show you updates as these start to grow, and once they're ready to prick out, I'll go ahead and plant them in my walkway garden, which has still some beautiful color in it, but by the time these are ready to bloom, I know it will need it in here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're able to get out there and get gardening.